Don Jasper can't help but think what he would have missed in life if the bank robber who meant to kill him had succeeded. The former police officer says training and a bullet-resistant vest helped to save his life.
We're talking about this again because that robber is up for parole again. Local 12's Deborah Dixon takes us back to 1995.
And he fired 16 rounds. 2 of them hit the fender and the other 14 came through the window. Some of those hit me. And it was slow motion. And I could actually see the bullets or the projectiles coming through the windshield of the police car. And I know that I threw my hand up and I deflected a bullet because I had a mark all across all 4 of my fingers.
A cold February day in 1995, Montgomery police officer Don Jasper spotted a car that matched the getaway car in a Mason bank robbery. He rounded a corner on Hopewell Road. The car was there. The driver was in the street shooting at his cruiser.
You thought you were going to die that day?
I did. I really did. And I thought, I'm not going to die here on Hopewell Road. That was my big thought.
What helped Jasper survive is on display at the Greater Cincinnati Police Museum. It includes the bullet that went through his jacket near his heart and through a pocket calendar before hitting the bulletproof vest. Then there is his handcuff case.
The duty belt that I was wearing that day with the handcuff case and the bullet that was lodged in the handcuff case.
Jasper's survival training kicked in. He bailed out of the cruiser and took cover behind it.
And I can see his feet in the front. And that's when I came up and fired off. And of course, all the guys in the department gave me a hard time, but the first shot I fired, I blew out the back window of the police car.
He also shot out the window of robber Mark Parrish's car. It was stopped in Evendale. Parrish was arrested, pleaded guilty, and got 14 to 50 years in prison. He's up for parole again. Jasper met with the parole board member and talked about what he would have missed if he died that day on Hopewell Road.
I was so fortunate. I got to see both my children graduate from high school, both of them graduate from college. Got to dance at my daughter's wedding. And now we have Mr. Hayes Gatman, who just turned 3 years of age, living in Atlanta, Georgia. So we're going to see him on Christmas.
Jasper reminded the parole board that Parrish meant to kill him that day. The gun and stolen money was in the car when he was arrested.
He had the gun in the front seat. There was $4,000 in currency, his haul from the bank robbery, and that really made me mad. My life was only worth $4,000 to him.
Jasper contributed something else to his survival shelf. The newspaper from the next day, the headline, "Really, really lucky cop."
That kind of says it, doesn't it?
Deborah Dixon, Local 12 News.
The Hamilton County Prosecutor's Office has notified the parole board of its opposition to Parrish's release. Now, the public can get on the office's Parole Watch website and send its own messages. Now, Prosecutor Dieters says that anyone willing to kill a parole officer should never get out of prison.
He demonstrated incredible bravery in the face of that. If he's willing to shoot a police officer, he would have killed anybody that day. And Don put his life in the way of that.
You can find the Parole Watch on the Hamilton County Prosecutor's website or by going to local12.com and clicking on the Get It tab. Your message about Mark Parrish will go directly to the parole board.